This video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Before making any investment decision, it is important to consult your financial advisor. Namaste dosto. I am Vikram and you are watching Market Insights with Vikram, where we talk about the market but always with a smart approach. Today's session is going to be a bit different because the market showed some interesting moves yesterday and over the past few days. And there have been developments in some key stocks and sectors that could impact your trading and investment decisions. In this video, we will see what's happening with the pre-market cues, the important support and resistance zones of Nifty 50, Bank Nifty, and Sensex, the impact of global and domestic flows, and the latest updates in some major stocks and sectors. But remember, you will get the analysis step by step. And to understand the complete picture, it's important to watch the video till the end. If you are a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here you get a detailed analysis every day of pre-market and market updates, which can be valuable for any trader or investor. Yesterday's market, well, what can I say? It was in mixed vibes, a little positive, but also cautious. Nifty 50 opened at 25,085, went up to a high of 25,220, then touched a low of 25,076, and finally closed at 25,108, only a 30-point gain, around 0.12%. So the market stayed in a tight range all day. Not boring, but excitement was a bit low. Bank Nifty looked a bit better. Opened at 56,126, high 56,502, low 56,025, and closed at 56,239, a gain of 134 points, about 0.24%. It had some energy. Looked like a breakout could happen, but then it faded a bit. Sensex was in chill mode. Opened at 81,883, high 82,309, low 81,787, and closed at 81,926, up 138 points, about 0.17%. Market stretched a little, but no solid run. Mid-caps went up around 0.45%, small caps slightly down around 0.15%. Overall, it was a mixed mood. Now talking about drivers, financial stocks gave a rally. HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and similar heavyweight stocks supported the market. Energy and oil stocks also saw good buying, so the market got a push. Global cues were positive. Investors gained confidence, and there was pre-earnings optimism. Even before Q2 results, the market had some excitement. Expectations of GST reforms also supported the market. Overall, the backdrop was slightly optimistic. But yes, profit booking also happened. Many traders locked in gains during the day. And there was sectoral rotation. FMCG and PSU banks saw some selling pressure, so gains remained limited. In short, yesterday was cautious optimism. Financial and energy stocks supported, but profit booking and sectoral rotation held back gains. Investors are basically waiting for earnings and economic reform updates. So first of all, if you haven't liked the video yet, seriously, one click doubles my motivation. And don't forget to share it with friends so they get this real-time market insight. And subscribe too, because that's where I get my energy from. So let's start today's pre-market insight. Looking at global cues, there seems to be some pressure building. Not panic, but a soft tone is visible. Like the market is saying, slow down, you ran too fast. Gift Nifty is around 25,127, just 7 points down, about 0.03%. Basically flat, but not positive. Slightly sideways with a hint of weakness. Participants seem to be waiting to see what the US market does next. Dow Jones closed at 46,602,
down about 92 points, minus 0.20%. Not a crash, but a clear cooling signal. After a rally, when profit booking happens, it feels exactly like this. A little breather, a little hesitation. Nasdaq was under more pressure. Slipped to 22,788, down almost 153 points, minus 0.67%. Profit booking in tech stocks was visible. Looks like momentum is slightly losing, especially after a non-stop upward run. Basically, the market is saying, take a safe side now, we'll see when the next entry comes. So overall, globally, the sentiment is a bit shaky. Confidence hasn't fully returned and cautiousness is back. Everyone seems to feel, okay, got a good rally, now don't take too much risk. So today's overall mood, cautious negative. Sentiment under pressure, confidence slightly soft, and the market is in observation zone. Like saying, play safe for now, watch a bit, and then decide. Talking about FII DII activity, last session's data shows FIIs were active in the cash market, net buying around 1440.66 crore, which shows international investors had some confidence and participated. DIIs also contributed, net buying around 452.57 crore, so both sides provided support. This flow is important to understand the market mood. Strong FII participation shows global cues had a positive impact, and DII's consistent buying shows local investors are cautiously optimistic. These numbers aren't just numbers, they reflect sentiments. Now let's look at some latest cues that can either boost or confuse market sentiment. A mix of signals. Globally, Wall Street touched record highs, but then there was a slight pullback. Typical when traders become cautious. Economic worries and uncertainty slowed the mood. US government shutdown talks are ongoing. Such policy risks immediately bring hesitation in global flows. Momentum slows down. Crude oil is around $87 a barrel. This level can pressure inflation sentiment and increase energy sector volatility. AI rally hype is still there, but a layer of caution is visible. People are not aggressively chasing, just watching for triggers. Overall, global sentiment is mixed, neither fully bullish nor too scared, in a wait-and-watch zone. Domestically, World Bank raised India's FY26 growth forecast to 6.5%, a positive signal. Global agencies see India's macro base stabilizing. Gift City News. India launched a foreign currency settlement system there. A big move, especially for global investors, can positively impact capital flows and ease of doing business. Banking and financial stocks are gaining momentum, thanks to lending reforms and pre-earnings optimism. Looks like buying interest in the financial sector will continue. Office real estate data shows institutional investments up 27%. Domestic capital is confident. A silent bullish undertone, positive for the broader economy. One small negative, fuel demand dropped in September. May pressure oil in energy stocks, an indicator of consumption pace. Slight pressure possible, but overall tone is balanced. Optimism with caution. Now let's talk about important support and resistance zones for Nifty 50. For Nifty, support levels are clear. First support around 25,049, then 25,091 and 25,905. If selling pressure comes, these levels can stabilize the market. A safety net for short-term traders and investors. Resistance, first hurdle around 25,194, then 25,280 and 25,339. If buying momentum stays strong, these are the targets. Remember, market doesn't always break out smoothly. There are pauses and pullbacks. That's the real drama of trading. Bank Nifty support around 56,009, then 55,778, 55,531. These act as buffers for strong selling pressure. Resistance 56,486, 56,733, 56,964. If buying momentum maintains, Market pauses and pullbacks happen, the real drama of trading. Sensex support 81,706, 81,486, 81,184, resistance 82,228, 82,530, 82,750. Same story, market shows hesitation, pauses, pullbacks. This is normal. Stock-specific news is interesting today. Will definitely set intraday tone. Saatvik Green Energy secured a big order of rupees 488 crores for solar PV modules. Subsidiary Saatvik Solar Industries also got rupees 219.62 crore order. Renewable sentiment is upbeat. Demand pipeline looks strong. Anantraj QIP issue opened 7th October. Floor price rupees 695.83. Institutional buying could bring short-term momentum, but wait and watch for response.
Concor signed a strategic deal with Ultratech Cement to transport bulk cement via specialized tank containers. Positive for logistics and infra, improving efficiency and cost control. Lloyds Metals and Energy. CCI approved 49.99% stake acquisition in Triveni Pellets. Clear expansion signal. IRB Infrastructure Developers. September toll collection rupees 556.7 crore, 11% higher than last year, shows strong infra activity and operational strength. KPIT Technologies increased stake in Endream to 88.9% via UK subsidiary. Investment around 163.5 million euros, strengthening automotive software presence. Results: Titan Company Q2. Domestic business up 18%, international 86%, jewelry 19%, watches 12%, eye care 9%, emerging business 37%. Added 54 domestic stores, 1 international. Retail expansion on full swing. Lodha Developers. Pre-sales up 7% to rupees 4,570 crore. Collections up 13% to rupees 3,480 crore. Added new MMR project GDV rupees 2,300 crore. Real estate demand active. Tata Motors Jaguar Land Rover. Mixed picture. Wholesales down 24%, retail down 17%, affected by cyber attack and US tariffs. Positive, premium model share up to 76.7% from 67%. Brand strong, production hiccups exist. Friends, that's it for today's session. If you found this analysis valuable, please like the video and comment which sector or stock you are focusing on. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Here you get daily pre-market analysis and every major market update in detailed form, useful for any trader or investor. See you in the next update. Safe trading, smart investing. Jai Hind.